Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. I want to cover this story. I think there's a lot of it recently, but I want to really cover it because because we have been coming here and condemning men that end up having affairs and having children out there, and now we're getting a lot of stories that is the other way around. We should cover it as well because wrong is wrong, no matter who is doing it. This guy made a post on Twitter. He said, "I have been married for 14 years. And we have 3 children, all boys, but none of them belongs to me. 5 years before I met my wife, I was involved in a car accident together with 2 of my friends. We were traveling from Lagos to Abuja, and our car skidded off the road." He goes on to say, "I was the only survivor of that accident. My friends died. I spent about 11 months at the hospital, and that left me with a condition that says I can't have children. I gave my life to Jesus Christ and became a committed Christian after the incident. In summary, I became a pastor in a local church and in my community 5 years later. I met my wife in the process. I did not tell her about my condition because I was hopeful that God will heal me." That's not right, shy for teller. You should have told her because people should know what they are getting into, to be honest with you guys, okay? But that's not what this story is about. 6 years into the marriage, my wife got pregnant and had our first child. To be sure, I secretly went for a DNA and it was clear I wasn't the father. He said, "I repeated the test for all 3 children and they are all not mine. I have been living with this situation for the past 8 years and I am beginning to get irritated by both the children and my wife." He said, my wife pretends to be a good wife. She goes around preaching to women in the church about the need to remain faithful to their partners, but she has had 3 children by another man or men, I don't know. I want to confront her, but I am confused as to how to go about the situation. I am just angry and irritated by everyone in my house lately. I feel like a total stranger in my own home. What should I do? Please advise." That is his post on Twitter, and he says, "Please advise." I personally feel like he shouldn't have lied about his condition from the beginning. You shouldn't have lied, so that whatever woman out there that wants to still go ahead and marry him will go ahead and marry him. I personally feel like that is deceptive. Does that make it okay for a woman to be unfaithful and bringing children from out there? Of course not. Let's not forget the thing about unfaithfulness. She could have brought in diseases as well that could have ended all their lives, both her and the man's, and even unborn child, right? And what about the children? Like the children have the right to know who their real fathers and mothers are. That's another area. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about this. Whatever your opinions are about this story, please add them in the comment section below. He needs advice. Let's give advice. You guys can give advice. What should he do? Oh, I personally think I still believe that he should confront her and speak about it and even come clean about his issues, because he can't live like this. Let's be honest. He can't live the rest of his life like this. No, this is not how families should live. No. Meanwhile, the other story I want to cover is this Nigerian guy that did the cryathon. They said the guy went blind. Okay, let me read the news to you guys. This is Daily Mail of the UK. Nigerian man goes blind during bizarre 7-day cryathon, but he won't be getting a Guinness World Record. I'm just gonna skip through, right? It says the Nigerian man who forced himself to cry for an entire week has told how he went temporarily blind. Tambu Ebere's non-stop cryathon, a Guinness World Record attempt, left him battling headaches, puffy eyes, and swollen face. If you go down, it says he sat wailing. They tried to describe his cryathon. He sat wailing and grasping his head next to a live timer, which read 2 hours and 7 minutes. Ebere's video has gained 5.3 million views from confused TikTokers across the globe, with some even cheering him on. One said, "Go man, you can do it." You can do it. Others joked, "Honestly, I've cried for longer, I think. And now I still hold that record. Speaking to the BBC, the town crier said, I had to strategize to reduce my wailing, adding that he was determined to sob towards his goal. The BBC, okay, despite the difficulty he faced, I'm just skipping again. He said, despite the difficulty he has faced, he has not officially applied to Guinness World Records, so his attempt won't be recognized. It was claimed. He says it was claimed. This is despite him posting on social media that it was an official attempt. Why did you always come out and say, oh, there's official, but end up not being official? The official record site has been frenzied. This is the part I want us to listen to. It says the official records site, that is Guinness World Record site, the website, site has been frenzy of record-breaking attempts in Nigeria. They don't know us. And it's true. Listen to this. Attempts in Nigeria sparked by a chef's 4-day cooking marathon, which captured public attention. Hilda Bassi attempted to cook continuously for 100 hours, which was so widely followed, and it caused Guinness World Records official site to crash for 2 days. Nigerians crashed their site. And I remember they made the post themselves and said, like, they've never had that kind of traffic before. Nigerians. Should be the same Nigerian they carry last. I remember there was, let me find it. There was this, I remember there was this post where Guinness World Records said they can't even, he said just to quell some recent rumors, we wouldn't even monitor a record for the longest marathon crying. Here's what can be monitored by our team. Then I think they gave like a link where people can click to find out. So even if he applies, it means that I don't even know what to think anymore about this. But I think Nigerians, we need to calm down, you know, because it's like Hilda Bassi came and made Guinness World Record popular, and Nigerians are doing this one and doing that one. Imagine this guy going temporarily blind. I'm not surprised, because even a normal regular person that is, you know, a regular person that cries for a while, you can actually, you know, cry for a while would notice difference in their sight from being puffy and everything, not to talk of doing it for so many hours. But the thing is just can't be like joke in Nigerian side of the internet. It just, the way, I mean, the Nigerian side of the world is like the way they've been going about it. They've just been doing so much. And funny enough, we're not getting people doing it for like science and technology and, you know what I mean, all those kind of tech things. Why does it have to be? I don't know. I wanted to share that with you guys. As always, the opinions about the 2 stories I covered. You know, the first one I covered about the man that found out that all his children, or all the children he thought were his, are not his. What are your advice? He's actually asking for advice. What would be your advice for such a person? You know, what should he do? And I don't know, whatever your opinions are about the add-ons, feel free to leave them as well in the comment section. With that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.